It's still
Excuse
daylight
me.
over there where he's at.
Oh yeah, it's nice and bright
Excuse
out.
me.
He's in
Can we?
northern Arizona right now.
What?
Can we talk about what? Say that again. I couldn't hear you. Noelle.
Can we talk about what is our plans for this weekend?
Sure. What kind of plans you got this weekend?
On Friday, I'm going to see a play with my boyfriend, and on Saturday, I am going to see a play again with one of my friends, the same one. And on Sunday, I have track practice.
What's the play?
The play is the music man. It's called
Music Man. Okay.
The Music Man.
I'm familiar with it.
Do you hear of that? Do you hear of
Yes.
that?
I love me some music,
And what is it about? What is it about?
Lord, I
Mudrabbit.
couldn't remember. It was a
I can give
movie
you just
back
a
in the
little bit.
60s.
I can give you just a little bit. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheap, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more. No, I actually did that play when I was in school when I was younger. I performed it at school. But yeah, I like the music band. They got some good numbers in there.
And is it really a good play? Is it like
you'll
I
enjoy
it? I would enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a very good one. A lot of music in it, and it's basically, I think the lead guy is kind of like a con artist. He's the music man that goes around from town to town, and yeah, it's funny. And then that thing I was just quoting, the pick a little, talk a little thing is about a bunch of girls in town that just talk drama to each other and just gossip, and that's what. And they compare them to chickens. And they're like, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, because all the women are just bickering around.
So this is at my old high school. This play on Friday and Saturday. I am going both days.
Nice. Yeah, it'll be fun. And then you'll have favorite parts to look for the next day you go. But I think so. Let's see. What am I doing this weekend? On Saturday, I'm doing what's up?
Excuse me, Jacob. On Friday, I'm going with my boyfriend, and on Saturday, I'm going with my friend from my old high school. This is at my old high school.
Is the friend a boy?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
I was just wondering.
Jacob.
Why when I asked, did you smile so big?
Stop.
I was just asking a question. I'm sorry. I was trying to inquire about your weekend. Does your boyfriend know you're going? Does your boyfriend know you're going with your? Does your boyfriend know you're going the next day with your friend from school?
He actually meet my friend. It's
nice.
fine.
Nice.
Yes, he actually met him. Yes.
So does he know that you're going with him the next day or no?
No. I will tell him. Is that the okay thing to do, or?
It's up to you. I think you should. I think you should tell your boyfriend everything. If you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Before, not after.
Yeah. What's that saying? It's easier to ask for forgiveness, or
yeah.
Excuse me. My friend is a autistic friend.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
It'll be fun that you guys get to hang out. Cyrex, like I said, I'm gonna be on for a little bit tonight. If you get to make it tonight, no worries. I don't really know the next time I'm gonna be on doing an open panel, to be fair. I don't know. I was just telling Tony about this. I don't really live stream as much as I used to. And I don't know. I explained it as I've been running into the same people every day for a long period of time, and it's like you don't have that much to catch up about when you see the same people every day. So I've been trying to take longer breaks in between my live streams and my open panels, but sometimes I don't get to run into people all the time. But Cyrus, I'll be on for a little while if you want to come in later. But good luck with the homework and the kid. That comes first, of course.
Jacob,
what's up?
Have you been on my live streams? I have been doing some.
I haven't been on them lately. I haven't been on YouTube much lately. Like I said, I've just been kind of staying off the internet.
I haven't been on my lives.
The last ones that I was on with you, Noelle, was probably at the hockey games.
Hockey games, yeah.
I think it's funny because I was trying to get you to talk to the people next to you. I think we were having fun. I was having a good time trying to get you to say hi to the people next to you because I think they were cheering for a different team. But yeah, it was a good time.
So Jacob, on Sunday, no, on the 27th is my track meet, and I am doing the 100, the 200, and maybe the relay.
Nice.
On the 27th.
Nice.
That's my first.
You guys did
this year.
You guys did. You've done track before, haven't you? Because I was gonna say you've talked about your track scores before, and your times, and yeah, nice. And then what's the other sport that you play? Softball or basketball?
Basketball. So basketball.
Okay.
And
didn't you guys just take second in the tournament not too long ago?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I thought I remembered. I try to remember, but. And Cyrex, you're wild.
Cyrex says, Jacob, why you mess with Noelle's game?
Let a play.
What does that mean?
That's funny.
That means she was making a joke that you were just talking to your friend on the side.
Yeah.
She was just making a silly joke.
What do you mean? I was talking to my friend on the side.
Talk to your boyfriend first.
Yeah, let your boyfriend know, because when you said my boyfriend has met him before, I realized you avoided the question, and that's the only reason I repeated the question. But I wasn't trying to be mean. I just thought it was kind of funny. And then Gonzo said, while working at Abercrombie, we almost talked a friend into messing with a goose on a nest. Yeah, that would have been funny. I would have loved to see somebody in Abercrombie and Fitch attire get attacked by a goose.
Oh
that would have been an infamous.
Pants.
Oh yeah, that would have been an infamous meme because I feel like they would have one of those retention ponds right next to the building. I can picture it now.
Most malls in Florida do.
Oh yeah, and in the Midwest, they always have big retention ponds next to them with geese and dirty water.
Gotta water that grass. Oh man. I'll never forget. I went to Walmart one day. Walmart Publix bought a huge store and sold their smaller store to Walmart, and they had like a neighborhood grocery there. And they had chickens.
Does Walmart and Publix work together? Are they?
No, they're two separate companies. Publix is private. Walmart's private too. But my dad and I were going to the grocery store one day, and this black chicken popped its head out of the bushes in front of Walmart. And when we were coming out with our groceries, there was 2 more chickens in the palmetto bush. I was like, oh man, it was right after a hurricane and somebody's flock got blown into the shopping sector. So now we have ducks and chickens at Walmart in the parking lot and at Publix.
I actually thought about you the other day. So I was working for the plumbing company that I work for here and there, and they're a little outside of the Chicagoland area. I like to say the place because it's funny. It reminds me of Black Panther. I work in Wakanda, and I just think, because whenever my friends ask me where I work, I usually say like Wakanda forever or something silly. And I was unloading some tools at the shop, and there's like a little evergreen box I don't know hedge that they had created that's like right next to the window, and three chickens stumble out of it, and you're talking downtown.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're talking downtown area. It's not somewhere you'd see chickens. And I just remember I was walking in and I said something to the secretary. I'm like, there's chickens out there, right? And she was like, oh yeah, those are just so-and-so's chickens. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, he's got a garage next door, and apparently he just has these pet chickens that wander around the area.
Yeah.
And they wandered away for 2 days, and then they were at another shop because the other shop owner didn't know whose they were, so he held onto the chickens.
You start feeding them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they wander back, and just silly, wild stuff.
Well, chickens know where they live. I mean, Wilhelmina never leaves the yard, but that's how I found her.
But I just think of it.
Her flock.
I think of it like dogs.
Away.
I think of it like dogs, though, walking on the like the asphalt. I'm like, is it really good for their feet? Like, or does it mess with them at all? Like to be, they were on a blacktop.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was probably 45 degrees out, 50 degrees. And they're just walking around on a blacktop, and I'm like, this is just weird.
Oh Lord! Now Wilhelmina.
That's one way to file the nails.
Yeah, Wilhelmina was in the road when I found her. I was going to Aldi's, and I had just rehomed my other ones. And I'm driving over to Aldi's, and all of a sudden, this chicken is crossing the road, 4th Avenue, there by the railroad tracks, right in front of me. There was a Haitian family that lived over in the neighborhood, and when they moved, they just turned the chickens loose. And the flock ended up across Federal Highway over by where the bank is, where it's closed. And she belonged to that flock. And then we had another storm where the wind was blowing inland, and she got blown. Because we had seen her with that flock before every time we went to the grocery store. But when I saw her by herself, I grabbed her.
Okay. So when she was away from the group a little bit?
She was all the way away. The group was over on the east side of Federal Highway on Dania Beach Boulevard, and she was on the west side of Federal Highway, 4 blocks over by the railroad tracks.
Jacob, you need a haircut.
I do. I feel like it's getting a little long on top.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Jacob, how is your girlfriend doing? That girl, remember, you live with?
Yeah, I remember.
Good.
Her name is Jody.
Yeah, she's lived with me for over 10 years. I can't forget her.
Yeah. No chance anytime soon.
Nope. No, she's doing good. She can't complain. We've had some weird weather lately, and she gets pressure headaches when that happens because of the pressure in the air, and it affects
my
her
daughter-in-law's like that.
The flow of her shunt. So she's got, because I don't know, I know Mudrabbit knows, but my significant other has hydrocephalus, and so she's got a shunt that goes from her brain to her stomach, and it just constantly drains brain fluid. And whenever the pressure changes drastically in a short period of time, then she gets pretty bad headaches.
Yeah,
because her body doesn't adjust. And then her shunt is magnetically set to a certain number, so it won't adjust, when the pressure changes. It's just her body has to adjust with it. So that's what causes crazy headaches and blackouts and all kinds of stuff.
That's not comfortable.
No.
Poor thing.
Well, I had to tell her, she used to lie to me. Like, there was one time we were kayaking, and I was saying something to her, and she wasn't responding.
Oh,
and
dear.
Then later that day, she was like, "Oh yeah, I was blacking out." I was like, "Honey, you gotta say something to me."
Yeah.
I was like, even if it's when you come back, I was like, give me something. I don't even care if you give me the choking signal, that's fine. I don't care what it is. Just let me know that there's an issue, and that can at least get you out of the water.
Yeah.
We don't need to be in the water with, at different, locations, but that was years ago, and we're a lot better about it now.
Good.
And
good.
she's got this emergency contact thing on her at all times that we make sure she wears all the time. It's a necklace that her mom got her. It's like perfect for identification and what like about her hydrocephalus and all that stuff. So if she walks into any doctor, there's not an issue. Because they could put you if a doctor didn't know what was going on and they put you in like a CAT scan machine, they could rip that magnet out of your head.
Yeah.
Just wild shit.
I know. You can't do an MRI or anything like that.
What happened to her?
She's got metal in her body, so she can't do an MRI or CAT scan.
She's got a magnet. She's got a magnet in her head. And the reason she's got a magnet in her head is because there's a tube that's in her head that runs all the way down into her stomach. And what it does is your brain produces brain fluid. And it usually produces it at a certain rate. So what it does is it drains through that tube and goes down to her stomach. And